Good evening. Okay, we had another Titan that passed this past year, and his name was Dr. Don Van Etten. Dr. Van Etten was a legislator, a huge family, was very passionate for things of God and doing things right. I had the pleasure of meeting Dr. Van Etten in 2010 as we were planning and beginning the formation of the Family Heritage Alliance / Family Voice. We would meet every Tuesday at 6:30 in the morning. We did that for like a year and a half, 2 years. And so I got to know Don very, very well. And that's the original board that was meeting every Tuesday. He started with the Family Heritage Alliance after he had retired from medical practice for 20 years already. His wealth of information and experience was a huge asset to the growth of the FHA / Family Voice. I was very saddened for the loss of the insight when he stepped down from the board. Verla, we're very sorry for your loss, and thank you and Don for the sacrifices you've made that allowed the two of you to take and be so active in so many good ways. And his wife Verla is at table 10 right over there. If you could put the picture of the original board back up, please. You'll notice that I'm the only remaining member of that original board. Each of the others have found it necessary to step away from board activity for one reason or the other. Many times board members would ask if the FHA / Family Voice would continue or survive without this person or that person. My comment was always that what we do is more important than any one of us individuals, and that each one of us would step away from the board for one reason or the other. I'd like to make some other introductions, and I would ask you to stand up. First one is Dale Barcher. He was our first executive director and the impetus for the FHA. Second one is obviously Norman Woods. And Norman Woods started shadowing Dale Barcher during the legislature when he was 13 years old. Okay. So that's our permanent, it's our current ED. And our comment was that a reference I heard years ago that your children are arrows that you shoot into a future that you will never see. So here's this bunch of baby boomers picking a 23-year-old to be the executive director of the Family Heritage Alliance. Norman is our arrow that we're shooting into the future that some of us will never see. Other introductions of the current board. If you would all stand, please. If you could put their names back up there, please. I can't see well enough to. Okay, we've got Jeff and Larry, Carrie Sissel, Cynthia Washabaugh, Corey Wattenhofer, and myself. And then we've got Moore and Sioux Falls that are out here. Our executive directors have always been certainly the face of our organization, but there are many others that are behind the scenes, such as the current board members, current staff. Are they here? Do we have any staff members here? Yes. This lady is the bread and butter of our organization. She keeps us financially solvent. Okay, previous board members or advisory council members. This goes back 10 years. All of those people, please stand up. Should be a huge number. Come on. All of you. So that's behind the scenes. These people are the bow that is shooting Norman into the future that some of us will never see. Okay? And on that note, my tenure is up at the end of this year, and I'll be stepping off the board for 15 years. So it's been an honor, and thank you for letting me serve you in this position. Thank you.